Sadly, that hope has flown away into the wind, never to return. I just watched the first 20 minutes of episode 7 of The Rings of Power. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And I just couldn't watch it further. It was just, oh shit, guys. It was so bad. Everything is a mess. I mean, it's a mess. This is literally the worst episode I have seen of The Rings of Power, and there were already very cringe-worthy episodes before. And then I see reactions online of people saying, "Oh my god, this is the best episode ever." No, man. No. It's not even anymore about butchering Tolkien's story. It's just turned into such bad TV, and it's like the most expensive show there is. For example, in the episode, this is what bothered me like so much. How is it possible, what I said, like for the most expensive show ever, that they can only film on the same wall? In the first 20 minutes of the whole battle, you only see that same portion of wall where the soldiers are standing on and shooting arrows from. Where the orcs are coming is the same wall. They just built this one set or two sets, and that's it. You don't see the whole city. You don't see like this grand. It's just so small. Everything looks so small. And the moment the orcs were there, the moment those trebuchets are shooting, the catapults are shooting those fireballs, everybody is running around like headless chicken. They don't know what to do. It just looks poor, and it just looks bad. Where are the commanders? Where are the generals of the leading people in the army of Eregion? Eregion is a mega city in Middle Earth. They have big army. Like, it just looks so poor and small, and I just don't get it. But yeah, and like you see the same elven soldiers also in the previous episodes. That one dude, you see him constantly. I don't know who he is, but he looks like he will shed 7 colors the moment he gets on the battlefield, and then get killed instantly. It's just annoying. And yeah, it's just fucking annoying. Sorry. Another thing, what I also find, so it's just like what I say, like this bad writing. It's not even more about that they're butchering Tolkien. That's also just what you can see literally, but it's just bad writing. They don't know how to film a battle scene with the physics that comes in there. Like, for example, that cavalry charge, the moment Elrond and Gil-galad arrives. You have hundreds of horses there. And again, they ripped this off from other movies, projects, even from the hundreds of things that they ripped off from the trilogy of Lord of the Rings. But that aside. But the cavalry charge, you have hundreds of cavalry running at full speed. And then a couple meters before they see Galadriel. And then they stop like literally 5 meters in front of them. If you are going with cavalry at full speed, the back of the cavalry, because of all the horses, the stamping on the ground, like Gil-galad calling halt in front that softly, the back will not hear that. The back will definitely not hear that. And they will keep charging in. Then you know what happens? Like a car crash on the highway, and everybody just come crashing in the back in. That is what would happen. Now, that was also annoying as hell. Then they are sitting inside with that other dude around the table. And then I'm like thinking, where the hell is Gil-galad? Why is he sitting there with Elrond? Like, you have Gil-galad there, the literal High King of the elves. Why is the literal High King of the elves not discussing with Eddar? Why is Elrond discussing with Eddar? Okay, you know, yeah, that. And then, like, the last, the last drop that overloaded the bucket was when Elrond kissed Galadriel. I immediately put it off. That for me was the last drop. It would have been even better if Gil-galad was there and Gil-galad kissed Galadriel than fucking Elrond. It's his, and people online and are saying like, yeah, but it is to give off the brooch to Galadriel so that she can free herself. No, just for hell, fucking no. No, it's his mother-in-law. Come on, people. That is, if you know anything a little bit of how Tolkien writes and his stories and stuff, this shit would never happen. Ever, never, ever, 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 ever. Yeah, that was the last drop for me, guys. I'm really done with the Rings of Power. I don't know who are they making this show for, because for me, when I first heard they were making a Lord of the Rings show like years ago, I was so happy. But then we got the Acolyte, we got Marvel, and then it already dropped down. In the first season, I was like, okay, maybe there's some hope. Well, the first season was shit, but maybe there's some hope for the second season. No, it's even worse. It's even much worse. And right now, I don't know if I need to start believing that they are doing this on purpose to ruin it. Like, I don't know anymore. I'm just done with the show, guys. And hope in the future they will make some better stuff. Well, Prime not, but maybe some other producers or directors, or I don't know. But yeah, guys, that is how I feel. And I want to thank you for listening to me ranting about this episode, about this show. Please leave a like and and subscribe for future videos. Peace out.